giraffe weighs about 1 from Europe and Great.
Is it separate fee or the same?
Yes, it's separate. It's about $5 per person, and you buy the tickets in the park.
Ah, okay.
Mapa.
mga elepante.
Ng mapa, guys.
Pangalan ko rin ako.
Sama na.
Kani.
Kana?
Ulat. Ako kanin kanya.
Paglinya din may pagulong sa bus, guys.
It's no eating, drinking, smoking, or vaping on the bus. As well for the courtesy. The Lot 2C come in a variety of colors. It can be both spotted and solid in color. They were in 1,000 years ago. They were used as pack animals for centuries, but are hardly ever ridden on, as we do possess them. African Lion Safari is pleased to announce that over 40 cheetahs have been born here since 2001. Each pride consists of males and females, with cubs at various ages. There's also in litters of 1 to 6 cubs. When they are first born, they are marked with these dark spots called rosettes, which inhibits the deposition of pigments along their hair shaft, producing the paler coat that you see here. They do, however, still have visual pigmentation of eyes. Social animal. In order to communicate with others, they do have a number of vocalizations ranging from grunts, barks, and screams. Oryx. Cemetery horned oryx are a type of desert dwelling antelope. They get the name from the curious beast near the large global of the eastern half of the Serengeti. There are said to be about 1.5 million the sandy brown mountain-goat-like animals that you see here are a Barbary sheep. Barbary sheep. You will be able to see our zebra. Zebra are also known as the wild horse of Africa, and they sometimes act as alarm systems for other animals that roam the African plains and must be forever vigilant of 43 pounds and reach a height of about 1.5 meters tall. Fully grown giraffe reach a height of about 6 meters tall. The exclusive use of the giraffes in the wild, they will eat the leaves off the lower branches of tall trees. Inside we'll be able to see our white rhinos. You will notice that these rhinos, however, are not actually white, but they are more of a slate gray in color. Europe and Great Britain, where they are also known as the park deer. You have many, and antlers are the males, as it is only the males which grow the antlers. The antlers begin to grow as babies are born. When they are born, they have a reddish-brown coat on them. More as we make our way around, we have some lying at the waterway as well.
Ayaw pagkaon, guys. Ma! Smile, ma.
Kaon na punta, kaon.
Anak ka mawala.
Hey, 1, 2, come here.
Bye.
Amen. Happy birthday to you. Uy, may tilapia. Nabay na nabarek. Sa TikTok ba? Kaon dito rin. Ampo pa. Ay, kompleto na asin. Soy sauce, soka, kinakurat.
Oh, ada teman. Picnic na tayo kung dito man.
Layo-layo mag-good. Tapos ato tala, ato tala. Maliguan. Amo na ba yung pagka?
Hanip pa mo kanina? Kayo kanina mo ito. Yung kami manggo din ni Papa nagpalit ato.
Ball. Natin ball. Tapos pinapagkinido.
Pagayo, kababit ka ba?
Hugas niya dito. Tubig.
Kasi alam mo na nakuha.
Mga si Dodo, mo gagawin mo. Noon sabi, pambiyan itong mga anak laki.
Nakatulog yun may anti ay.
Ako ka natulog magkakagiritso.
Hindi ba, ganit sa bus,
Eh,
natulog mo sa bus.
kuyaw kayo, pasabaan ninyo. Hindi na mas bayan ang panglingkod mo.
Mas dagan sa right side no, sa tiwang side.
Dagan. Tanggi.
Ano yun?
Ito. Ay, muna. Napay tilapia dare. Pinakurat. Pinakurat. Laot doon yun yan. Ito. Tara natin. Baka kasi ka na. 30. Kasi meron na rin silang.
Hi! Nanay! Hi! Pati! Si Mama's Papa!
Sige. Sa amin ka rin kasama.
During the winter months, these primates are housed in heated barns on the property because they are sensitive to the cold. Unfortunately, the survival of human encroachment on their remaining cooperative captive breeding efforts, as some species will ultimately survive. Please keep this in mind as we tour around the lake and view a variety of different species. To our right-hand side, just at the opening of this barn here on the ledge, you'll see a pound. So lemurs aren't too big in general. Speed and agility while in search of their diet of fruits and leaves. So that's making them appear larger in size. So Flip just went into the structure.
That one's a beaver.
Catfish as well as snakes, frogs, muskrats. Close eye in there for a black shadowy figure. I think I saw one in the willow tree here to our right hand side. In general, I'd be happy to try and answer them for you guys. Just a reminder, this is a bump dock, so just make sure you're holding on to yourselves, your belongings, and your children.
Don't strain.
Aglog-log yun. Ito lang, 5. Katong wala.
Teka, igo raw eh. Naka sa front. Buto na lang po.
Teka, suka po na te.
Good afternoon. Predominant vegetation in this area includes willow, ash, elm, poplar, and a large sheltering white pine forest. The Nature Boy Scenic Railway is intended as a scenic ride and not as an animal display. Acres, which is about 3 times the size of the reserve that we are traveling. Member of the International Elephant Foundation that supports conservation, education, and research worldwide. Through their passion in October and are often laid along the ground.
Me like a snapper would. If I was holding a snapper like this, I can almost guarantee I would not have my fingers anymore. Right. Because snappers, it's dangerous to hold them like this because they can reach their head all the way to their back legs. Whereas these guys, pretty much the only reason they would actively try and bite you is if you wiggled your finger in front of their face and they thought it was a worm.
Okay.
These guys are very food motivated.
And how old was
What they are.
Kapatid, okay no? Basta hindi masugod.
Oh yeah, what kind of snake does she have? Yeah, is it a ball python like Julian?
You get to hold him, don't you?
2 years old? Huh?
Her name's Maya.
Atong buhat dire sige. Lakaw.
Na sila yung mga elephant.
Sila, may
Three, two, one, fly! Here he comes, really nice. Now we'll see if he can make the catch. He's got it. Give him a big round of applause. He did a really nice job there. It allows him to glide silently on top, just like that. And while we might be more familiar with nocturnal owls, we also have crepuscular and diurnal owls who hunt during periods of low light or even fully during the day. Now hopefully you guys are also having, which can lead to a pretty common myth that owls can turn their head 360 degrees. Now unfortunately that's not true, and if they tried that, they might end up hurting themselves. But they Now when our next bird comes out, he's pretty iconic. So when you see him, I want you to shout out what type of bird you think he is. He'll be coming out right out of the water. Give her a big round of applause. He did a really good job there. Now a lot of you guys probably recognize this bird because of the iconic white-headed tail, but they don't actually develop that coloration until they're about 5 years old. Before then, they have more of a model. Now in just a second, Storky is going to fly around, and hopefully when she does, you'll notice her beautiful features, including that long orange beak and those long orange legs. And that is actually a really good indication that this isn't a raptor, but a wading bird. So if you guys can hear me all the way down there, Black Vulture? No? I'll go ahead and ask the audience. Go ahead and clap if you think the kids are going to be faster. 2, 1, go! Now the kids are off to a good start. The vultures are cheating a little and using their wings. I think they were flying, guys. Okay, I think our kids have won. Give them a big round of applause. They did a really good job. Now it wouldn't break too hard because their legs are only about 6 inches long, but it's still very cool. To impale it on something like a thorn or barbed wire. Now that is pretty cool, but unfortunately, they've been nearly extirpated from Ontario. Thanks to the support we received.
Meat.
that's what's happening. Panglaw. McDonald na yun. Hindi ba susukat ang map? Pwede ba yung
Para ditong ginampayan. Anong gagawin po? Gagawin po sila. Tara.
Ma! Scream! Papa.
Kani mo sa isa kasakyanan, pinaka minimum na lang 2 to 3.